We gotta go quick. Welcome. I'm Atticus582. I'm a variety streamer, and I do all those things that the people do on the stream site. Late start, but I want to finish Witcher, guys. Late start, but I want to finish Witcher, and I gotta go to board game night. So, that being said, we're skipping past all the other stuff. We're getting into Witcher so that I can get it done, and I can get to board game night. Capiche? Cool. I love you guys. Thank you. But, yeah, we're gonna get going. Cut the music! Alright, on to Witcher. How was that for high intensity? Is that pretty cool? Yeah, very late start, but I want to finish, like, it's what I was thinking about all day. Is like, I want to finish Witcher. Oh, cool. What happened to my camera? It's cool when the camera freezes right off the bat. That's a cool thing. There we go. That's what I'm all about. I bring that intensity, Adam. I'm no nonsense. I'm 100% serious 100% of the time. All the time. Serious all the time. How goes it? How's your Wednesday, Adam? Let's finish some Witcher. I think I maybe have 2 hours left. I'm hoping an hour and a half. If I can cut this down to an hour and a half, that would be pretty good in terms of getting me to game night for timing. So let's hope. Fingers crossed, guys. All right. Jeez, man. 5 p.m. wake-up call? That's intense. That's intense wake-up call time. Like, how late do you stay up when you wake up at 5 p.m.? Like, it's already almost bedtime for me. It's already almost bedtime. Let's get our butts to Loch Muin.
Tracks everywhere. When were you here last?
Holy smokes. I get uneasy super late at night when I'm the only person out. I don't know. Like, sitting there and knowing, like, the world is dark and dead outside my door, for the most part, I just get, like, filled with, like, uneasiness, and I'm like, I gotta go to bed. Not to mention, I'm just super tired at, like, 10:30. Like, I wake up at 6:30 or earlier. I usually wake up about 6. We gotta get to Loch Muin, but these harpies keep cramping our style. Let's go. Stop fighting harpies and just go. Hope you guys are drinking on something refreshing. I've got black raspberry LaCroix.
Knights of the Flaming Rose at a peace summit.
I wonder whose side they're on.
On that of whoever paid them.
You shouldn't let them see you.
I know. To them, a good elf is a dead elf.
It's not because you're an elf. It's because you're Yorvith.
I'll try to enter the city
That's
through
smart.
the caves.
That's
I'd advise you
smart,
to do the same.
Geralt.
The knights
That's
will
very
know I'm
smart.
wanted. You know of a passage?
I know of a cave nearby. There are many ways to enter Loch Muin, my friend.
If Radovid has summoned the Order, I'm certain the others have brought their armies as well.
The city must be full of soldiers. All of them sitting as if on a witch's bomb. waiting for
I
a
haven't used
spark.
any bombs,
But
Eorbit.
that
You don't
may
have to
be
worry.
to our advantage. If the rulers have holed themselves up in camps, it should be easy to move about between them.
Let's go
That's
before
pretty
we
cool.
get noticed.
How's that 2014 roster? A plus was the roster in 2014 A plus. I'm sure you still got like all of the classic wrestlers. Hey,
I
we
want
need
to
it.
see Radovid.
And who might you be?
Witcher.
Geralt of Rivia.
Oh.
Murderer of kings. Get him.
Ah, you guys, you tricked me. These guys have armor. Hey, Eorvith, come over here. I need some help. Eorvith. Eorvith. I should have followed Eorvith. That's alright, I got it. I'll clear you a path, Eorvith. I chose the difficult path. Witcher. Eorvith, you should have come over here with me. This is tough. We gotta go. Shoot, their arrows are really good. Hey. Shoot. Alright, here's what we gotta do. Here's what it's all about. The hokey pokey. Here's the hokey pokey. Falca's blood on there. Come on over here, y'all. Oh. Man, there's so many of them still there. Don't you dare shoot the things at me. Oh, that's how you... Oh man, I used the wrong one. Alright, hold on, Eorvith, I'm coming for you. Hey, hold on. Eorvith. Eorvith. It's too tough over there. Don't go that way. It's too tough, I'm there to tell you. I'm here to tell you it's too tough to go that way. Trust the Witcher. Trust Witcher. Gerald Witcher.
Good you're here. Look what I found.
Keep your distance.
Ah, I just put the wrong oil on my blade, on the wrong blade. Jump. Jump, Eorvith. I'll give you a boost. Okay, Eorvith, catch me. Eorvith, catch me. Hey, Orvith. Hey. Hey. I need to get over to Eorvith. Can you help me? Ah, shoot. They're following me. They followed old Witcher. Hey, why, guys? Oh, that's how you do this. Yeah, you messed up. All right, I can jump now, right? Jump. I just had those guys on my tail. Hey, Eorvith, you're facing the wrong way in case I slip. What's up, Frostclaw? It's been a mess. That's all I'll tell you. It's been a mess. We're we're going about things very terribly. All right, let's drink some potion. Drink a swallow. Drink a rook. All right, we're all good now. All right, thing.
Shit. You stink.
Wowee! That was nothing. Oh shoot. Holy smokes. What do I have going on? Whatever I got, it's the right thing to have. There's so much iron ore in this cave. Oh, I hear a canary. Means it's okay. Or is that a bat? Means everything's a-okay. See you later, suckers. Shoot, more harpies. We're just playing Witcher, seeing if we can finish the game. Ah, man, not as long as we keep getting encumbered. Now what do we have 60 of? We have 60 of something, guaranteed. 60 pounds of something. Where? I don't have 60 pounds of something. Oh, wait. I guarantee I do. How come I have 20 pounds of cloth? Geralt, that's way too much cloth, man. Geralt, man, we gotta have an intervention. You got an intervention, yeah. 9.8 pounds of twine? Geralt, let's have a talk. Jesus. I don't like that sound. To Allah talk. Or equal deity employ opportunists here on this stream. Guys, I'm so dumb. Why do you watch me? Pick those herbs, Geralt. No, Geralt, you'll get too heavy. You won't walk okay. Oh,
There's a
Yorvith.
forested valley on the other side of the city, once teeming with
You should have
life.
just told me to come this way the whole time.
The royal delegations arrived.
Witcher. Find Philippa.
We're in Lochmuin.
We're on the fringes somewhere. We should find what we came for. They're at the main.
Philippa.
Let's go.
Philippa. Hey, do you see me? Philippa, do you hear me? Marco. I'll follow you, Yorvith. Oh, what's happening? Oh, no. It's a cool thing my blade does. Ice. Ice is perfect for you guys. Hey. It's okay, I got Swallow on me. Hey, would you aim at this dude? There's so many gargoyles right now. I feel like Ice should be doing a heck of a lot better. He was doing so good on those, like, crustaceous crustaceans. He did it. I believe there's a bigger gargoyle coming up. Orvith, stairs are down here. Orvith. Oh, shoot. Yorvith, stairs are down here.
Medallion again.
Okay. Extinguish. I better not just go extinguishing these things. Here. First encrypted room combination. A doe's long shadow, a moon's quiet moon. Doe, moon, autumn. Doe, moon, autumn. What? I did it. Oh. Alright. We don't got time for this, Yorvith. Let's go find Philippa. Philippa. Alright, I'm coming, Yorvith. shoot. Let me get this. Ooh. Hey, hold on. Hey. Right here. Hey, Yorvith. How'd you get over here? Is it over here? Okay. Yorvith, why are you closing the door on me? You heard that song from Panic at the Disco one too many times. Alright, I'm just following you, dude. No, I'll go first. Shoot. Gosh dang it. Yorvith, you need some manners lessons. Alright, I'm coming to Yorvith. Let's go. Shoot, they're over here now. They knew. I was too loud.
They gagged Philippa in the nick of time. She almost cast a spell. Rotting in the Redanian dungeon now in special shackles.
I know.
Radovid's right to show the witches their place.
I wonder what they'll do to her. Either the executioner or the monsters will have their fun. They say Logmuin's dungeons are full of scum of all kinds.
No idea what they locked her up for, but every sorceress is guilty of
That
something.
man.
True enough. Not likely to see anyone weeping for her.
A dungeon befits Philippa Eilhart very well, though gallows would be even better.
Hey, Yorvith, be
If
nice.
they killed her, you can forget about healing Saskia.
They must guard her as heavily as the Emperor's bedchamber. We'll not get in there.
I'm in no hurry to visit the Emperor's bedchamber, but we've got to get into the dungeon.
Look for a
See,
passage
that's
through
jokes.
the sewers. I'll locate
That's
Eilhart's
jokes.
quarters.
In case
If
you
she
didn't
didn't
know.
expect to be arrested, I may find something interesting there.
I can think of a quicker way into the dungeon than the sewers. I just need to get arrested.
They'll take your weapons and put you in shackles.
That's okay.
Though there is some chance you'll wind up in Philippa's cell.
I'll manage. Wandering through the tunnels would take too much time.
Let's go then.
I agree,
I'll
Richard.
find Philippa. You search her quarters.
Right. We learned a lot the last time we browsed through her things. Va fail, Gwynblade.
Hey, where do I go get arrested, though? Hey, Yorvith. Where do I go get arrested? Hey. Hey, guys. Oh, no, arrest me.
I don't believe you killed Foltest.
I didn't.
Thank you.
But a bounty is a bounty. I'm sure you understand. As a professional. It's nothing personal.
One more windbag.
Hey, you were supposed to just arrest me. Hey, where is that man? Hell yeah. You guys could have just arrested me and all would have been okay. Hey, will you arrest me in there? Let me hack these dudes up real quick. I'll be in there. You can arrest me if you would like. Okay. Sir, will you arrest me?
I knew we'd meet again.
Not you.
Silgrat doesn't forget humiliation.
What do you want?
You
Arrest
won't
me
win
already.
this time. All of Edirne will know the power of Silgrat's fist.
Who's Silgrat?
Stand and fight.
Why am I fighting? Oh. Why am I fighting you right now? Freaking Silgrat. I'm trying to get arrested,
off.
Silgrat.
Oh, the fucking shame.
Look at that man just throwing dice up in the corner. Alright. Ooh, cool. I passed the quest. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Okay. Will you guys arrest me or what? I'm giving you guys free reign to if I could find you. Oh my god! What is happening? Alright, here's what's gonna happen. Okay? Shoot. Go through the door. Geralt. Geralt. Geralt.
Lads.
Geralt. 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 This is not how I wanted this to go.
Lad.
Oh, it's like that, huh? Mission successful. Hell yeah. Oh, there you are.
You? Here?
Believe it, baby.
What are you doing here?
Well, I come to save you.
Awfully hard to see Philippa Eilhart in chains.
I doubt you'll be so witty once we're standing side by side on the scaffold.
Unlike you, I've done nothing that would get me hanged.
To them, you're a kingslayer. I assure you, Radovid's torturers will make you admit to anything. Even intercourse with trolls.
Well, good thing I've never had that.
Did you know from the start that Saskia was a dragon?
I had suspected she was not what she seemed to be for some time, though I did not learn the truth until she fell poisoned and I could examine her thoroughly.
I've seen the list of antidote ingredients. Not a word about the Rose of Remembrance.
Well, we all prefer to have loyal allies. The Rose of Remembrance is very powerful. Even as a she-dragon, Saskia could not resist my spell.
A she-dragon? Why
don't
can't
you
it just
summon
be a
her?
dragon?
You could use some help now.
Dimeritium blocks all magic, telepathy included.
Someone's coming.
That's my Witcher senses.
Your Majesty.
I've waited long for this meeting.
I killed a guy
You
outside.
left Redania so suddenly I had no chance to give you the send-off you so richly deserved.
Oh, he...
Your Majesty, I fail
He's
to understand
guilty.
why I have been arrested.
We should have let him hang you.
I've done nothing but serve Redania's interests, supporting the rebellion, undermining Henselt, risking my own reputation on your behalf.
I'm no longer the little boy who believed your every word.
Why do you do this, Radovid? I was there at your most trying hours. Without me, you would not be the man you are. I don't understand.
You understand very well. You conspired
I don't know
against
if I
my
do.
father Vizimir, and against me. The entire Redanian court once trembled in fear of Philippa Eilhart.
Untrue, sire. You must let me explain. What are your charges, your Majesty?
Ambassador,
Triss Marigold was kind enough to compile a list of persons making up the secret society known as the Lodge of Sorceresses. Some Nilfgaardian sorceresses were members as well, but you need not be bothered with them, my lady.
Triss, you're mad!
the Lodge ordered Demaven killed. It ordered Foltest killed. I suspect you played a part in my father's death. And if I released you from the Dimeritium, you'd kill me too. You're finished, Eilhart. There will be a trial, due process.
Be nice.
Everything as it should be. But know that you shall not wriggle out of this. You shall be convicted of conspiracy, treason, and regicide. They'll rip your flesh from you in bits before they burn you at the stake.
Geralt, do
Throughout
something.
my childhood, I felt your cold stare on the back of my neck. When I issued orders, my subjects would search with their eyes for Philippa Eilhart's gesture of consent. The entire court at Tretogor looked on as you humiliated me. All Redania laughed behind my back. You taught me to look everyone in the eye. Forced them to lower their gaze, do you remember? A king must never show weakness, uncertainty, you said. I've mastered that skill. Yet there is one I could never force to submit. You. You've one chance to shorten your suffering.
Don't do it, Philippa.
Admit to everything, here and now in the ambassador's presence. Look me in the eye and repent.
Don't do it.
Submit. As you wish.
Keep your dignity.
Torturer.
There you go.
Put out those vile eyes.
You're making a grave error, sire.
We will talk again, witch.
That's Philippa.
I refused to believe it when they told me Geralt of Rivia was in my dungeon. The Geralt I know wouldn't let himself be captured.
Believe it,
I was really
Radovid.
hankering for a tour of your dungeon, sire.
What's so interesting about it?
The guests.
I apologize for the dismal company you're in, Witcher. Fortunately, Eilhart won't be with us much longer.
I beg your mercy, not for myself, but for
Just
Triss
stick her
Merigold.
eyeballs out.
Your friend is now in Ambassador Fitz-Esterlin's hands.
I know, but surely Shillard won't deny you a small favor, sire.
Forgive me, but I can't be sure that I won't require grander favors from Nilfgaard. The fate of entire nations will be decided in this city. Individuals are irrelevant.
The Nilfgaardian ambassador mentioned an organization of sorceresses. Just so happens I'm interested in the plans of this lodge.
Those plans should interest no one, because the lodge will soon cease to exist. I've nothing against you personally, Witcher, but you've gone from being an uninvited guest to being an awkward witness.
Of what?
I understand I'm in for an extended
I didn't
tour.
see nothing.
You certainly shan't leave here before the summit ends.
I'm flattered, sire, but you overestimate me if you think I could influence it in any way.
Politics is like a complicated puzzle. Every piece may prove useful.
That's true.
Or equally useless, even harmful. A breakthrough awaits us here at Loch Muin. By my hand, no less. This will be no second Thaned. Soon, everyone will learn what the Redanian king is capable of. You'll excuse me, but it's time for the summit.
Summit. Hey, let me out of here, please. Bros.
Radovid
We're
is
bros.
capable, but
Bros.
too young. He has yet to understand that only the dead remain truly silent. Because Redania is doing Nilfgaard a favor, I feel obliged to help the king in return.
What favor do you mean? You can tell me. Just like you said, the dead keep their secrets.
That's true, but I prefer to be cautious. I promise to reveal every last detail as soon as your body is cold. Pity you won't live to see it. Loch Muin's in for
That's
a
rude.
huge surprise. Both the mages and the kings.
Nobody likes others to decide for them. That's especially true of kings.
You're dangerous, Witcher, and too independent. In time, Radovid will thank me, and he won't be alone. Kill him, but beware his sorcery.
Hold him, Hart.
Hold me, heart. I got a sword. I wonder if this sword's better than the one I had. Did I upgrade my sword by going to jail? That'd be cool. Oh, hell yeah, I upgraded my sword.
Get me out of here!
Let's
I
go.
need some answers first. Was Schiller telling the... Why did all...
Help me take these
Where's Saskia? Clock's ticking. Time is of the essence.
Why do you do this? Would you take vengeance on a blind
Do
woman?
you miss your...
Shillard said they've got Triss.
Want your
I have
eyes
to
back?
free her before they put out her eyes too.
Going to the Nilfgaardian camp is suicide.
And leaving a friend is villainy.
Only I know how to break the spell that holds Saskia. Get me out of here. If I die, she'll remain forever spellbound.
All right, but if you're lying to me...
Unbind me and lead the way. We must return through the sewers.
Okay,
The
you
shackles
guys
stay on, and you'll go first.
Shillard will raise the alarm.
No, he won't. We'll be long gone by the time he comes to.
Kill him.
I'm not into murdering unconscious old men. Lead on.
Shoot. That's what I meant to say. Well, we did all successful. Oh, heck yeah.
I believe that. Can you walk? Sure you won't faint on me?
I'll manage. Will you remove my
Yeah, your
shackles?
eyes are gone, Philippa. Bop. Right into the wall. Philippa, what if I told you I don't know where I'm going? Philippa. Philippa, I'm lost. And you can't... Oh. I found the corridor, Philippa. The long walk. Oh, never mind, Philippa. I know where I'm going. I'm good. Hey, it's my buddy. The gang's all together. Wish there was Yennefer and Ciri, though.
Who did this to her?
It was Radovid's way of thanking her for the care she provided him when he was a child.
I saw him with his army on his way to the talks, whistling a tune.
Get me out of here!
Shut up, witch! You're alive only because you're still needed.
Philippa's promised to help us in exchange for her freedom.
And you believe her?
Know a better way to free Saskia? What state is Saskia in now?
I've ordered her to carry out Sheila's bidding until I return.
Great. And Sheila will be at the talks?
Yes. She's probably there already, making certain the Lodge's plans do not fall through.
This is getting to climax territory.
What would you have done?
The rested...
With what?
You can't.
No.
They...
She...
Perhaps.
I'm sorry.
How do we free Saskia?
I have charmed a dagger with a counterspell. You must thrust it into the she-dragon's heart.
I can do that.
You mean your heart, witch? Do you mock us?
There is no other way. She must be struck with surgical precision.
I can do
Otherwise
that.
the counterspell won't work. All the blade's runes must touch blood, and its point must pierce a chamber of her heart.
We'll need to hold her down somehow.
Hold down a dragon? This is ridiculous. She's lying, Geralt. I don't trust her. Why would she even need this dagger? In a minute we'll hear that she planned to free Saskia herself.
Any time you cast a spell or a curse, you must have a counterspell at the ready. It's a basic rule of magic. I prepared the dagger just before I cast the spell, in case anything went awry.
A basic rule, but I don't know many mages who follow it. Where's the dagger?
My
It's in
quarters.
my eye sockets.
In Geoffrey Monk's former home, inside a well-secured chest.
I know the house.
Yorvith, know any way to get to Philippa's quarters unnoticed?
Through this sewer. We may encounter monsters, but we'll gain a lot of
That's
time.
okay, I have a silver sword.
Keep an eye on her. I'll go ahead.
That means Philippa's dead weight. We had to get rid of her. Okay. Oh, we're carrying Hey, monsters, I gotta get to the dagger. Now is not a good time. Okay. Got him.
What guarantee do I have that you'll set me free?
Hold on, let me get the monsters, guys. Shoot, I got poisoned. It's alright, guys. Oh, shoot. Not quite. Alright, we're good.
Slow down. I can't keep up this pace.
Has one very nice. Got it.
Neither do I.
Room check. Hello? Of course. Hell yeah. Oh. I can't get into that chest. Search. What is this? I got Philip Eilhart's notes. Careful. Oh, those heavy trousers are gonna make you too heavy. Shoot, they exploded all over me. This way? Okay. I got it. Hey, hold on. Let me go ahead.
Unshackle me. Remove the dimeritic.
Oh, there's a boss battle up here.
Shut up.
If I remember correctly, this is a boss battle.
Is this the chest?
Describe it.
It's got a lot of
heavy,
lighting.
Covered in runes. There's a circle and candles on the floor.
Yes. The very chest in which Geoffrey Monk kept
this is
his
where our
most
dagger
valuable
is?
treasures. The dagger's inside.
How do we bloody open it?
The candles must be lit in a specific order. I figured it
Oh.
out. My notes are downstairs. After that, a simple spell will suffice. Remove my shackles.
Already got your
Do
notes.
you know this ritual?
Only a mage can perform it.
Shut up.
I'll light the candles, then we'll remove the dimeridium.
What do I gotta do? Okay. Break the code. Alright, hold on. Hold on here. Just hold on one moment. Inspect. 5 candles form the magic circle, with only one arrangement being correct. Through trials, I've managed to create it. The sketch illustrates my 5 candles from the magic circle, with only one arrangement being correct. Through trial. Okay. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Which one's correct? Hey, Philippa, which one's correct? Let's go with the middle one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the candles? Oh, I see. Wait, what was it again? Okay, hold on. Inspect. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2. Sure hope this is right, Philippa. You should have just told me which one was right. 4, 5. Shoot, we messed up.
They went out.
Okay, hold on. I did the wrong one. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Philippa, you tricked me. Okay. Next, we'll do number 3, because it can't be 1, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it.
Notes are clear.
1, 2, 3, 4. Your gut's telling you the first one, Adam?
Wrong sequence.
Shoot. Adam? You're too smart. How do you know that? How'd you figure that out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Try again.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's smart thinking. Wow, you're so smart, Adam.
I'll open the chest with a spell.
Neither of us can utter it.
It's not something you learn in a moment. A trained mage is needed to cast spells. The candles are lit. We need to hurry. Do as I say before I lose consciousness.
Try it.
Yeah, she's missing her eyes. Give her a break.
You can lift the spell binding her, but she will never be human.
She's more than a dwarf. Someone who restored hope to the Enshe.
She's a monster. If you think she can rule a realm of humans and elves herself.
Face it, Delian!
You'll suffer the consequences of your foolishness.
Look out, Gareth!
Oh no. Bye, peace out. I knew it was a boss battle.
Beautiful.
Defeat the chest's guardian. No problem.
You're on your own! I can't help you!
Why not? You know, the cool thing is, Eorbit, when you play on easy, for the sake of getting through the game, cool things happen. Shoot. That's a good call. Did she just fly off not knowing where she was going? Maybe she can sense it. Everything she needs, she senses. Got him. Give me that dagger. I need to go free Saskia. Let's go. Is it gonna make me too heavy? Ah, it's because you got those heavy trousers. Drop them heavy trousers. What is this? Oh, wait, what? That's a quest item, though. No, I don't want that, but I do want to keep it. Jack boots? Get rid of those. Alright, we're good.
Let's hope this blade will do the trick.
A strange weapon. Never seen anything like it. I hope it works. Too bad Eilhart won't tell us anything more.
Time to join the talks.
I'll go ahead and see what we can expect.
Heck yeah, we leveled up. 6 talents? It's alright, we're doing good now. Don't pick that stuff up, you'll get too heavy. Hey, Yorvith, you gotta come back. I need you, actually. I'm not done with you. Yorvith! Shoot. Oh, we got dragon scales. Yorvith, where'd you go? Yorvith. Hey. Yorvith? Where is Yorvith? I think I'm going the wrong way. Yorvith, where'd you go? Yorvith, where do I go? Oh, I bet this is it. Yorvith. No, no, no. You guys leave me alone, okay? Sorry, but I have to turn you to ice. Alright, what's the answer? Man, these soldiers is tough. Oh, hell yeah. Sorry, guys. I didn't want to do that to you. Okay, how do I get to Yorvith? Yorvith, how do I get to you? Locked.
Moaning and writhing, begging for war.
Alright. Can't be this way, right? What are you? Better be careful, Geralt. You'll get too heavy. Oh, we're going straight to Yorvith. Oh, don't go that way, though. There's supposed to be a door here. You can't go that way. Alright, sir. I'm sorry.
In a hurry to see the deliberations.
I'm in a hurry to see Orvis.
Your dress seems to confirm it. Excuse you indeed. I suppose I couldn't much care. I've heard what I came to hear.
What a cool dude.
And what, pray tell, was that?
The rightful heir will ascend to the Eternian throne. There will be peace in the land. What more could one want?
Prince Stennis is here?
King Stennis. Crowned 2 days past in Vengerberg. Merely send a messenger here. All those present promptly agreed that he will make a good ruler.
Well, see you later.
Prince Stennis. A poisoner, coward, and schemer. He trembled with disgust when he spoke to the peasants. Disdain flowed from him like vomit. But he didn't deserve to be lynched. That was not the justice Saskia fought for. Prince Stennis I, son of Demavend III, became the 17th king of Aedirn. He won the hearts of the people. They saw him as the hope of the nation. The realm, ravaged by war, needed a ruler sensitive to the plight of his subjects. King Stennis I was just that.
Cool. Alright, let's roll. Hey, Yorvith. Oh, yes, you're over here. Found you.
I see you took care of the guards.
I hate those monastic curs.
They're not paragons of virtue, true, but they were just doing their job.
I killed a few myself there, Yorvith.
Can we go now?
Hell yeah.
Yes, let's go.
Time to finish it.
That's strong words.
Whether you like it or not, John Natalis, Temeria will be divided.
For the good of the entire
I have not
North.
played Elden Ring.
The United Forces of Kedwin and Redania will end the fighting among the Elder Houses and secure peace from Gorsvelen to Elendar. At present, Temeria is starting to resemble the Pontar Valley.
Which, if I understand correctly, is currently controlled by Aedirn.
You are mistaken, Radovid. Vergen is free.
Free? What precisely does that mean?
Lormark is not Kedwen's, and Aedirn no longer controls Upper Aedirn. We have rejected Prince Stennis.
King Stennis?
And handed King Henselt's army a resounding defeat.
Your forces, my dear lass, are nothing but a motley array of rebellious peasants and elven brigands. Sooner or later, they will need to swear allegiance to someone,
Frostclaw?
or they will be defeated and dispersed.
The peoples of the Pontar Valley will swear allegiance to me, Queen Saskia. As an independent realm, we hereby speak in favor of reconstituting the Council and Conclave.
You're a lovely girl, but you issue from common stock. The sole crown you are worthy of donning is a wreath woven of wildflowers. Redania will recognize no other coronation.
Like I said, the game I can guarantee, like,
you must
won't
choose
be my
King
cup of tea
Radovid.
if I start trying
Will
to
you
play
carve
it,
up to Temeria? Or march on the Pontar Valley? Henselt, last of the line of the unicorns, has sworn to recognize the Pontar Valley as a free realm.
I thought that'd be right up your alley there, Frostclaw.
Philippa Eilhart is in my dungeon, awaiting trial for treason.
She was in your dungeon, Radovid, but is no longer. She will sit at my side in Vergen as my royal advisor.
Everything we did in Vergen will be in vain.
There's still hope. We have the dagger.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
There you go.
And that they will
when does the
keep
DLC come
Conclave's
out?
interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the Northern Kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed.
I hear that.
As well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We
I
await
played like
only
an
Sheila
hour and a
de
half of
Tanseville's
Bloodborne. I was like,
Without our royal seals,
no,
you
sir.
should be allowed to designate advisors to cowherds at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
My kings, before you sign this document, please hear me out.
Excellency, with all due respect, this matter does not concern Nilfgaard in the least.
I am here at King Hensel's bidding. Will you deny my right to speak?
There's Letho.
What is the meaning of this?
This man tried to kill me this morning. He attempted to take an Imperial envoy's life in your lands.
I presume he was interrogated.
He confessed. Foltest and Demiven died by his hand.
It's not out
he
yet.
Also revealed
Comes
the
out March
identity
1st,
of his
and I will be there
employers.
on March 1st.
Sorceresses.
Better believe it.
They helped me with my assassinations.
Speak on.
The Lodge of Sorceresses sought to remove those rulers who acted against the will of mages.
Lodge of Sorceresses.
We have compiled a list. Philippa Eilhart, Margarita Loantil, Triss Merigold, Kira Metz, Francesca Findabair, Ida Amin, and finally, Sheila de Tanseville. To my deepest regret, 2 Nilfgaardian sorceresses, Asira Varanahid and Fringa Levigo, were also members. The Emperor will deal with them accordingly.
Our queen left to powder her nose.
Ah, nuts.
Your Majesty, what's the meaning of this?
Arrest them all. Your document will have to wait, honorable sorcerers.
You have no right.
Surrender now
I saw
if you
stills
don't want
of it. I
another
haven't
massacre,
watched it.
This time in Loch Muin. A court of law will reveal the traitors.
Does that look pretty cool? The stills looked cool. Oh shoot, we gotta fight. Maybe not. Here comes Saskia. I got you. I have to get Saskia.
Turn back while you can, Witcher.
No.
You
I'm gonna
can't
do
stop
this.
me. Not you, not anyone else.
Oh, now I gotta press on, I suppose.
If I have to, I will kill you.
My nuts.
How do you like my dragon?
got me on fire, that's for sure. Now I go. How do I keep getting on fire?
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Sir Synthesis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be
the lesser
eliminated,
evil.
and Letho happened to be at hand.
That's the next story in the book.
Insult?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive. No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb.
Not
We
if
may have lost the
Witcher
battle,
has
but
anything
the
to do
war
with
is
it.
just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher.
Witcher.
Farewell!
Bye, Sheila.
Something's not right.
Oh no.
The diamond! Someone replace the diamond!
Oh.
This one's flawed. I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
You waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard, where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Thanks, Sheila.
Farewell,
That's all I
Witcher.
really wanted. That's all I ever wanted. Ah, nuts.
How many more can there be?
Here's what I need to do. Dragon's hard. Well, it is her. But dragon is not always nice. She's not always nice. She's got agendas. That's not at all what I wanted. Did you hit it, Geralt? I think I know what I gotta do. Okay. Shoot. I need the trap one. Hey, would you spring these traps, please? Daryl, you were doing so good. Okay, what do they want us to do? $12.56, $12.57. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I know I'm doing something wrong. Although I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Damn, you're ugly.
I'm not doing something right. But that'll do. Frostclaw, man, this was made in 2011. What do we do? I don't want to die and have to do the whole thing over again. Me too, Frostclaw. Me too. I definitely think I'm gonna die here. If you get your damn blade out there, Geralt, that would be really cool. How do you do so much damage on it? This guy is here is doing like all the damage. Except for the fact that I should probably use some potions. Rook, add a swallow. Let's roll. No, don't do it. Roll. Oh, Carol. You got to taste it, sir. Get your damn sword out.
Damn it. Why am I not healing? I thought I had swallow. Alright. At least it saves you right here. That was dumb. Okay.
Golden Oriole do? He did. Heals. So how's everybody doing today? Are we healed yet? Come on, Geralt, heal. I don't know, it depends on what time I get there. I'm running late. May not happen. Well, I mean, it may not happen for me. It's happening regardless, but I'm basically dedicated. I got this fight and then Letho and then I'm done. So, like, I'm pretty much dedicated to this. Have a good lurk, Frostclaw. Shoot. Can't save. That sucks.
Wonder how many more.
Doing such a How is he hitting me? I think we got it. I'm doing some tricks and that's good. Shoot, that's bad. Where's my dagger? There's my dagger. Wait, is that the dagger? That's a strong Geralt. Oh, damn. much for the dagger. Saskia is not in the books. But Milva is in the books, and Milva's badass. Are you gonna use this dagger? She just got run through by a giant tree. Where's the tree-sized hole in her chest?
I think we can skip the niceties.
Yeah, unnecessary.
Yet I sense your readiness to fight on.
We were fighting to the death just minutes ago.
I understand. I believe I owe you part of my treasure. Family tradition and all.
No need. Can you make it back to Vergen?
I think so. I've always healed quickly in the past.
Can you tell me what'll happen to Yorvith now?
Let's be honest. He's a terrorist. I'll not lie about him nor whitewash his deeds. He must earn respect on his own, and perhaps, a few generations on, humans will forget.
Did you intend just to use him?
Geralt, Yorvith has killed more humans than you've eaten chickens. He's not one to be used. It's not that simple. He came to believe in me and knew from the start what we were fighting for. He made a choice.
Sure you don't know what I'm talking about? Those baby doe eyes, that intense misty gaze, the pouting.
We shared a cause, fought side by side.
Yorvith did and would do anything for you. Question is, what are you prepared to do for him?
Yeah, they ain't afraid to shy away from nudity.
For the Scoia'tael in the free Pontar Valley. As to Yorvith himself, I've heard many say crude things about us. Thing is, as long as I can remember, I've found dwarves fascinating. Must be a dragon thing. And though preferable to a human, an elf would be a compromise.
You know, you're not the first dragon I've talked to.
You met my father,
Villain Trentonmirth. I remember him, the Golden Dragon.
I thought he couldn't have children.
He thought so
He is
as
in the
well.
books. Villain Trentonmirth is Frostclaw.
Did you get that from him?
Just a hint of it. I can only assume one human form. He could transform into anyone he liked.
You also don't have his quickness and reflexes. And I don't think I saw a single golden scale on you.
Nor do I have his mustache or paunch. Sorry to disappoint you.
Professional curiosity. Forgive me. Where is Borg these days?
Who can know that? He taught me what he thought I should know and flew off yonder. It's the dragon's way. And he gave me my name.
Synthesis, if I heard right.
I prefer being Saskia.
Philippa took advantage of the chaos and escaped. Think she could reveal your secret?
He's cool. It's a cool story too.
I don't
It's one of the
intend
short
to
stories.
pursue her.
I think
We
it's
may
in
or
the
may not meet
it is
again,
definitely in the
but I shall
second
leave
book.
that to fate.
She's not one to give
Sword
up
of
easily.
Destiny.
I think she'll come after you again, try to take control, as soon as she's done licking her wounds.
I shall be cautious next time, and I know much more about Eilhart than she would ever wish.
Keep that knowledge until you need it.
Philippa is a tragic figure. That's all I can say.
Sheila and Philippa have lost. The Lodge has been defeated.
That's good, though temporary. I fear we shall hear of them again.
You know, Emir's armies have crossed the Yaruga.
I expected as much, as did Philippa. We defeated the Edirnian lords and Henselt. With a bit of luck, we'll defeat the Emperor as well.
Time I was on my way.
Bye.
You shall always be a welcome guest in Vergen. I underline guest.
Don't worry. I'm only ever a visitor.
I know. Sometimes I wish I could see the future, like my father.
And sometimes it's better to be surprised.
Farewell, Witcher.
They getting theirs. Hey. See, he's getting the spike up the butt.
Your handiwork, sire.
In the beginning, there was chaos.
What happened to Saskia?
She's alive. Wounded from our scrap, but alive. She impaled herself on a tree, and then I had to use that dagger. But she'll make it. Mountain air is good for a dragon's hide.
Yeah, he's the most noble human I know, Gwynblade.
I'm no human.
I'm glad you reminded me. My hatred for the species abated for a moment.
What about Letho?
Strange thing. He sits in the Temerians' former camp. I believe he awaits you.
How do you know?
I saw him. He's got Triss.
Let's go. Tell me what happened here on the way.
He's got
While
Triss.
you were fighting Saskia, the city was staged to a bloody spectacle.
The players?
There were many. At first, it was a hunt for the traitors, but it soon turned into a hunt for all mages. And there were a few skirmishes between Kedweni, Redanian, and Temerian troops. Rape, pillage, and murder. Not necessarily in that order. The pastimes of the Order's pious knights. And the regular troops soon followed suit. The kings, with their choice units, left the city as the dragon attacked.
And the Nilfgaardians?
Remained neutral. That is to say, they shot anyone who dared approach their camp.
Alright.
When we're done with you, you'll be a lump of whimpering meat.
Elf! Killed a non-human.
Y'all dead. I just killed a freaking dragon. You think I'm worried about you guys? Got him.
Beasts! Bloody sons of bitches!
Will you be all right?
Yes, thank you. Leave me.
What happened here?
When the summit ended, we hid in one of the houses, but they found us. They cut off both my sister's hands so she wouldn't cast spells, but I managed to escape. They caught me here.
Let's go, Gwynblade.
This is madness.
Alright, we got Leto. Ick.
Long live the Emperor!
Leave us alone, I just want to go get Leto. Hey Yorvith, where are you at, dude?
Long live the Emperor!
Oh, cool. Glad to see. Oh, you're just shooting arrows up there.
Die, Northling!
You know what we're gonna do? Oh, we can't. But we'll put on some Falca's blood at least.
They let him go?
Stop. I think he noticed me, but didn't seem to care. Once the fight
Alright, Yorvith, I got this.
Is Triss all right?
Letho defended her from marauders.
Who are you talking to?
Stop, Yorvith. I'm going.
Alright, Frostclaw, have a good sleep.
This is between the two
I'm
of
gonna
us.
take out you.
Take care
Letho
of Triss until
here.
I return.
Your choice.
Mine, indeed. There's one more thing you need to know. Nilfgaard's armies have crossed the Yaruga. War is inevitable.
Vafail, Gwynblade. Don't get killed.
Farewell, Yorvith. If I don't return within the hour, find Saskia and leave without me. Are you all right?
Yes. He saved me from the Nilfgaardians, and defended me from the troops.
It's time to end this. Yorvith's waiting. I'll catch up with you soon.
Geralt, he knows a lot.
I know, Triss. That's why we need to talk.
Don't get killed, Witcher.
I won't.
Took you a while?
Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
Mm-hmm. My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
I let her escape.
You're heartless. You've no idea what the Royal Witch Hunters have in store for her. A lot of pain for a long time.
I don't doubt it. So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first... vodka.
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships.
He's down in it all.
Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
winter solstice 1270.
Why fight, befriend?
The night of magic. Letho wasn't lying, the hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every Witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our Witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table.
Yep, Wild Hunt.
Unless you chase
That's who
me
that
all
was.
that way just to kill me.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days. Delirious. In agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums. Trying to seduce orcs. Trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Ox, Sarret, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly, but it was uneventful, no violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau. And a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the Northern Kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it,
Ol' Emir
learned of the Lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. That's where my knowledge ends.
So she's in the Empire?
She was when I left.
We gotta go get her.
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every witcher who wears the viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the spectral riders.
Know who they are? You know the true identities of the riders?
From what I understand, they're some damn elven race. But they turned out to be a big ruse. The legendary Omen War proved to be a fairground attraction.
No Market Square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead, enlighten me. I can tell you want to.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders. The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's Tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
There's not a witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations. They come in person on special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer. So, elves from another world and their trained wraiths. What did they want from you?
I've got an idea, but that's not your concern. How did a witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt. And he's no ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his Pauline's end.
Why?
Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper, the Witcher's Order where I came to be. Witcher's schools in the south fell into ruin long ago, and Witchers themselves became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Seret and Ox, I know of 2 other Witchers of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path. I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them for years. Now they can come out of hiding. They can come home.
Why are you still here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way. But if I have to fight you first, so be it.
Dang,
the story ends here and now.
Care to tell me what it was all about?
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Wanna fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
Man, he keeps just downing it. Man, Letho is being manipulated, though. And he kept Yennefer alive. He looked after Yennefer. He saved Triss. He saved me.
The Imperial army is probably crossing.
Letho's a cool-ass character, man.
Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south.
Was it's not, and it's also not like Geralt to just like...
You're a fool, Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, And this
I
time
feel like
I'll
it's more
kill you.
epic to like fight him. But I'm gonna let him go.
I've learned all I wanted to know. I can feel the memories coming back. Your death won't change a thing. Go where you will.
Just like that. No threats. No words of wisdom.
Letho's just a badass, man.
You going or not?
I fought him on my first
Farewell,
playthrough.
Geralt.
And then I learned that, like, I gave up a mission, a pretty cool mission in Witcher 3 by doing so. So, I don't want to do that again. I want to see my boy Letho in Witcher 3. Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to take over this save from 3 because there was a lot I didn't do. But we're definitely going to be taking our time on Witcher 3 and doing everything there is to do and enjoying it all, being thorough. It's going to be wonderful. Like I said, it'll probably take close to a year if we're doing it around 1 day a week for about 3 hours. It'll take about a year to do it all, which I'm very excited for. I'll once in a while I'll play like a couple days a week, but for the most part, it's going to be a
wide in search of the Kingslayers.
1 day a week
In
thing.
Flotsam, he slew Bernard Laredo, but few mourned for the Commandant. Flotsam remained Temerian, while command of the garrison and town went to a Vizima noble, a sworn enemy of Kedwen and an avid angler. To this day, folk gather round bonfires in Lobenden to hear of the Witcher's deeds. In Edirn, the Witcher witnessed Saskia the Dragon Slayer achieve a great victory. The Pontar Valley,
Heck yeah.
previously Upper Edirn, became a promised land for outcasts who dared dream of freedom. Even sly old Zoltan Chive came to believe in this land of bliss. Yet dark times approached for the architects of the New Order. Dark clouds have been gathering over Temeria since Foltest's death. Stripped of its king, the land was like a rich cloth which nobles began to shred. These minor scavengers, however, scurried off in fear when true predators reached out for their prize. The summit at Loch Muin sealed the fate of Foltest's realm, when Radovid of Redania and Henselt of Kedwen divided it between them. A tempest descended on the north, at least partly the work of manipulative mages. It seemed the turmoil in Temeria, Edirn, and Kedwen would benefit them most. Common folk turned against sorceresses and all magic freaks, witchers included.
Eek, no good.
Castles that had hitherto welcomed mavens of the magic arts now shut their gates to any who sought shelter there. A witch hunt ensued. It was a time of great uncertainty, of rape accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite. Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I laid my head in the laps of the muses.
Boobs.
Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north?
I don't know if I'm going to raid anybody after this. I might just cut
and the
it.
preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
There it is. 2 is done. Oh, I'm so excited to start 3. That will be on its next week date and time on Tuesday, Witcher Day. I'm very excited to start and implement the new schedule. Marvel, we're going to start with Witcher Tuesday, Narrative Wednesday, and Feature Friday. Friday or Saturday, depending on whether or not I have a movie on Friday. So it'll be Witcher. I'm not going to tell you the narrative game I'm starting yet, but it's a good one. And then BioShock on Fridays. And then once in a while we'll do X-Men Legends until we finish that up. Yeah, Witcher is one of my favorite things of all things Frostclaw. I adore the Witcher franchise. So, yeah, I'm happy to do this all again. I'm gonna let this play through. These credits are going so slow. All right, y'all. That was The Witcher 2. I'm excited to start Witcher 3. Very excited. Like I said, we're gonna take our time with it. Let that game breathe. Be thorough and do everything. It's so good. Effing Nilfgaard, man. All right, y'all. Next Tuesday, we start Witcher 3, and I'm so excited. I love that game so much. Yes. All right, y'all. Well, that being said, we're going to go into Blippo. Oh boy, Blippo. Thank you for hanging out. I will be back on Friday for more Friday for more BioShock. So, enjoy your Thursday. I'll see you soon.